Sound test room.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we're going to take a look at Rytmik Ultimate. Rytmik Ultimate. Okay, so this is another port from the Nintendo DS. Very cool. Okay, so this is going to be sort of like a how do you set this up, what it's all about, so you get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so you've got a lot going on this screen. On each screen there are 3 screens that you can use. So there's a lot going on, so you need to know. So it can be a little bit confusing at first, but stick with it because you'll get a lot out of it. And the second screen here is your clip editor sort of thing, and then you have your sort of like visual sort of interface thing. Anyway, the things you need to know. Okay, so let's see. You can create your own tunes. It has a ton of instruments you can use, and you have 4 tracks here. These 4 tracks, and it's kind of pattern based. It's clip based. Sorry, clip a pattern. Think of them as the same kind of thing. So one clip is one pattern, and inside each pattern, inside each clip, you can have up to four tracks. These 4 tracks here for each clip. So that gives you a massive amount of sonic possibility. But you want to get going, right? So the first thing to do is let's understand a few of the things here. It's not audio bus compatible, nor is it inter-app audio compatible. Okay, and you can only save your mix, I think so far, to iTunes file sharing or their cloud-based thing. You can share it with their cloud user thing, which is there, but we'll get to that in a sec. All right, so along here is the kind of demos, but they're a lot more than a demo. I'm going to suggest the very first thing now is, you see, if this filter is highlighted, which is this here, switch it off, and this will give you access to the events that are stored inside each of these demos, if you like. So 8-bit Wonder, and the clips are color categorized as well. So for instance here, if I play 0, that is the clip that's currently in the clip editor. It's 0. If I play 1, that's the one that's in clip 2, clip 3, clip 4. If I go to the blues, blue 0 is different, blue 1 is different, again with the greens. And this is the rhythm one they've used for the rhythm. So that's a thing to understand. Now the other important thing as well is that you're really going to want to sort of build your own tracks. So we're going to start with, like, say, this bank of drum loops here. Each clip will play once you hit it. If I play this down here, this will play this song that's loaded in. Okay, and you can see that it scrolls along with the playhead here, and you have, it's very long, and there's the end of it there. So that's I'll show you how you build up all these as well. Now, okay, so important thing here is select a set that you like to start with. Now you can build your own. I will show you how to build your own as well, but I want you to just get an idea of the interface and how it works and what you can do. So you selected like this, like where it says bank of drum loops. Okay, now this is important here, where it says ROM and user. You hit that and it'll go to user, and you'll see there's nothing there, because this is where you'll be storing your songs. Okay, now we want to hit new. Now you can also do this. Let me just say, you can do this in this. You can hit new, okay, and you'll get a completely blank thing, but you'll still have your things. Okay, so we could stay in ROM mode for now while we're selecting things. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start to build up a track. So let's just start by just dropping that down there. Now, as soon as I drop something down there, you'll see it appeared here. Okay. That's the other thing as well. This will remember whatever I drop in for a particularly new track. Okay. So anyway, now I want to copy this 4 times. This where it says copy will be highlighted copy here, or it will be highlighted move, depending on how you have it. We just do this, or if we pick select, we can draw across the whole thing, and then we can just pick the whole lot up and do it like that. So let's leave it like that, and let's set our loop point here, this red one. So when we play it now, it will play 8 times. So let's go to, let's see, Bank of Effects. So we'll go to Bank of Effects now. Now, this is what I'm saying. You'll see now that this is still our drum, and this is our Bank of Effects. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen if I do this. It will make it number 2 in our clip selector. Okay, so you're not gonna you can mix and match. So for instance, now if I play along from here, if I play from this point now and play. So you see that we've put a special effect in there. So this is very, very clever. It means that you can use anything from any of these in your own track. Now this makes getting started super, super, super easy. Now, for instance, say for instance at this point I'm going to see what else we've got in that's the Bank of Effects. Let's have a listen to, like, I don't know. I mean, there's tons and tons of stuff, and also you can do the cloud thing, which I'll show you again. So Bank of Bass sequences, for instance. So that's cool. We'll use that. So let's just say, well, let's take that there, and let's put it there. Oh well, I'm sorry, I'm still in select. I don't want to do that. I just want to copy now. Okay, so what we've got also is this little thing we've set up. So let's move along 4. Let's press select. And let's no. I just want to get rid of that one, and that one, and that wants to be a 1. Sorry about that. I want to select all, and then I shall just move them all like that. Okay, and we switch select off. Okay, now at this point I'll tell you one other couple of things here. At this point here, there, if I hit that, you'll see it will move along, but what it's doing is putting another event in at the first part there, and another one, and another one. So say I wanted at some point to do an intro, I could do another intro there. If I hit X 2, 3, 4 times, it just moves it back. But if my playhead is there and I put event in, it will put an event in where the playhead is that we can start to use. Okay, just to cover that bit there, so we know where we're standing. Okay, so far we've just repeated this, and we want to add something else now. So let's just add one more thing before I get into anything else. I've no idea how that will sound, but we shall see. So if we just play from there. That doesn't sound too bad, actually. So we can leave that there. But now my thing is here. I'm using a total of 4 clips that I've picked from various banks, and they're already the pre-made ones, okay? But let's say number 4, let's say it didn't fit, for instance. We highlight it here, the one we want to use, and we go into clip editor. Now this is where we can play that particular clip. It won't play anything else. That's we can make it play other things, but not yet. So that's cool. So well, that's all right. Let's see what's going on here. By pressing the actual event, you can see what's. Oh, that wasn't. Let me see. Oh yeah. That's very strange because that is not what is in my thing. Let's go back here a sec. Oh, it is. I must have pressed something else. Anyway, here's the thing. We can change our pitch here, and this is how we change the pitch on that particular event. So, say for instance this first event. And there's a lot of effects going on there. So if we hit our effects, we probably see that there's some delay. We can add envelope attack, sustain, release. We can change our waveform because this is a synth. Let's just take the delay down a bit in the mix. It has arpeggiator as well. But anyway, let's just get back to it. So let's see how that sounds. That's better. That's better. So we can go back to song editor now and we can say, well, that's okay. I'll leave it at that. Just let me just see how it actually sounds, if it's all right. Okay, so that's cool. So that's you kind of getting the idea now that you can just choose any of these and you can alter the clip. Now let's choose the drums, and guys, you can fill up the whole thing. You've got all these different bank colors available. So for instance, if it was nothing in there, so let's choose there. Okay, so let's add that there, and that becomes number 6 in our clip. Although it's number 9 in there, it becomes number 6 in our clip bank. Okay, so if we wanted to add it again there, it would become number 7, but we've coloured it now, so it'd be number 7 green and red or whatever. So they're exactly the same. So let's choose that, and just for this here, let's just transpose that. Now you can do this with copy as well, copy paste. So let's just check let's take our pitch here, and we're on C. So let's just set it on C sharp. Okay, that's fine. So going back to our song editor now, if we play from, let's just set that as a loop. If we play from there to there, what we should get is a transpose effect from number 6 and number 7, our clip number 6 and number 7, which is exactly the same clip, by the way. I'll just transpose number 7. Okay, so here it is. Oh God. Right. Sorry about that. We'll try that again. So somewhere else in anyway, you get the idea. You need to mess around with it. I've only just got it. Come on. Anyway, the point is that you can change pretty much anything, and you can transpose stuff and all the rest of it. So when you're happy with that, you could go save, and we call it song, and we'll call it test, and we'll just go, we can tag it and all the rest of it, and we'll just go save. And there it will be in user at the top there. So let's have another look at a couple of things before we go. This is a basic, just get your head around how the interface works and stuff. I know there's a lot going on, but you know, you can see. Oh, the cloud thing. Okay, connected. Okay, this is again, it's like what other people have done. So we can just click one here and go load. Okay, but I've just saved it, so it doesn't matter. So you can see that you can choose many of these. And there is tons and tons of stuff. Now let's have a quick look at, let's have a look at building our own clip. Before I go any further with this, so I'll just select new, okay. And I will just select the grays here. We'll just clip. Sorry, before you can drop one in, you have to put something in it. I'll go back to the ROM. All right. So we're going to go to clip editor, and this is song editor number one. Clip editor. Sorry, this is number 1. So this is kick. You have 4 tracks to play with, so you can go kick. So we'll go kick. We'll press play. So basically a 4 on the floor for the kick. Your first point is velocity here. Let me get that louder. Okay, but then again, you have another 4 things. So you can have on this one, we could have it set for, let's say, pan, which would be good. Actually, let's leave that there. Do you know what, guys? I'm so sorry. Look, let's go to this up here, kick. In the corner is your instrument menu, so we can choose kicks, and here are the different kicks you could have in the dubstep section. Or we could go 8-bit kick, or world, or hip hop, or the Rytmik. Well, that's the synth, by the way. That's a draw synth. It's something different. I haven't got time to get into that now. So, say for instance, let's just let's have that one. So we've got this kick going on now. Let's select our second part, and let's put some hi-hats in. Okay, so I don't know. Let's have that one, and let's Now we know that our first control is volume, so we can control the velocity of each volume hit, but we can do for the others as well, and we can have pan on, go okay. So if you're listening through headphones now, you've got alternating pan going on. And if we go to effects now, we can choose noise, amplification. I mean, vibrato time would be better with a longer sustained instrument, but we have portamento time as well, so you can, again, with an instrument would be better. Here's our attack. This is going to disappear now. You can shorten the length, very, very short. Well, it's already quite short anyway. And we can add delay. I don't know why that's not delaying. There we go. So anyway, you get the point. And then we could add a snare here. So we could go to the menu again, and we could hit drums and find the snare menu, or even something else. So you could have that instead of a snare if you wanted. But the cool thing is also that you don't have to have, you can add your synth to this as well. So any of these, so you can like, you can add some delay to that. That's the thing. So when you go back to song editor, then your clip here you can start to add, or you could add that set in and you could choose from something else. Once that's there, it's there. And yeah, I think I've covered pretty much the general basics. You've got to really mess around with it, but you can see how simple it is. Well, simple. It's a bit of a learning curve, but honestly, I've only been playing with it this morning and I'm pretty much getting my head around how it works. So like I said, you've got your clip editor thing, and then you've got your visualization screen. You know, okay. I'm not going to get into that because you can watch it on other videos. But yeah, I think it's there's a lot of sounds, a lot of potential to build up great big huge tracks like they've done. Yeah. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have, visit the like the video, visit the soundteststream.com. Or subscribe to the YouTube channel, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. I think there's loads of more stuff, but like I said, you might be presented with this, get rid of that. Your ROM and your user are the key thing. You know, you could build up your whole new track, and you'll be going, well, how do I save it? You just hit the ROM user, and it'll go over to user, and you can save it there like that. And then once you've got selected that there, you can just load. Okay, and there's the thing that we built up earlier. And you're then free to edit, do exactly what you like, build your own clips, use clips from the user bank here. So, you know, all right, guys. Yeah, hope you enjoyed this. I hope it made some sense, and I'll see you later.